In this video, we will be shooting the 115 grain RMR Nuke. It'll be loaded with 7 grains of accurate number 7. The primer will be Remington 5.5 small pistol primer. The brass will be mixed. It should come around 1056 feet per second. The case overall length will be 1.065 inches, give or take. We will be loading with the Lee Pro 1000 pre-2023. We will be using the Lee Auto Drum, Lee Bullet Feeder, and Lee Carbide dies. We will be measuring with a Arbor Freight dial caliper. We will be weighing with the National Metallic digital scale, and we will be backing it up with the Lee safety scale. Looking on the Rocky Mountain Reloading Bullets website, they sell their 9mm 115 grain RMR jacketed hollow point, or MPR nuke, for around 11 to 10.5 cents per bullet. They go on to claim that they want the velocity to be around 11,000 feet per second to get about 14 inches of penetration, or 1,000 feet per second to get around 16 to 17 inches of penetration. When you reload these bullets, you can reload them around the same price as factory full metal jacket plinking ammo. If you spend time reloading and you don't mind doing that, it's a great way to save money so you're not spending about $1 a bullet sometimes, 50 cents sometimes. 7 grains of accurate number 7. Confirming with second scale. Second scale confirmed. While I'm reloading, I'll tell you about the bullets. The lightest weight bullet I measured was 114.5. The highest weight bullet I weighed was 115.3. The average was 114.935. The length of the bullet varied somewhat from 0.507 to 0.515, with an average of 0.51125. Confirming again, just one scale. All right, that one looks good. 1.065. Gotta remember to turn that. Pay attention to that.
Good.
So we will be testing the 115 grain RMR Nuke, loaded with 7 grains of accurate number 7. We will be using 3 pistols. The CZ75BD with a 4.6 inch barrel. The RIA MAPP with the 4.6, but I measured at 4.5 inch barrel. And what I refer to as the Glawk with the 3.2 inch barrel. We're going to start off our penetration testing with our CZ75 with a 4.6 barrel. We'll be 4 yards away shooting milk jugs. Three milk jugs of penetration, it bounced off the 4th. Now we will test the penetration of a 4.5 inch barrel. So 1, 2, 3. Stopped in the 3rd with jacket separation. Now we'll try the 3.2 inch barrel at 4 yards. The audio stopped when the microphone froze. The bullet traveled completely through 3 milk jugs. It cracked the wall of the 4th milk jug, was found between milk jug 3 and 4. We'll quickly go over the recovered bullets. I found the CZ75 bullet a few feet away from the table. It expanded to 0.605 inches and retained a weight of 112.4 grains. That is fairly small compared to what I've had in the past. In the past, I've had 0.774 inches at the widest point. It could just be a fluke. The RIA MAPP bullet was recovered with jacket separation. With the jacket, the expansion is 0.700 inches. And without the jacket, it is 0.640 inches. Just the lead is 94.7 grains. With the jacket, it is 112.3 grains. The Glawk bullet had an expansion of 0.640 inches and had no jacket separation. The recovered weight was 106.1 grains. It lost a few petals of copper. I did not recover them. This is one of the first milk jugs we shot. Starts with a perfect hole, plastic cracked around it. Came out here. It was showing signs of expanding. Again, plastic cracked all around that too, destroying it. The jacket separation seen here is very common in all my tests. I am really surprised the CZ75 didn't have the same issue. This is the first time I've seen it with the jacket attached with a full powered load for this bullet. I have emailed the company about it, and they blamed the water in the milk jugs for being too rough. I thought that was kind of stupid, and so did Paul Harrell. We're going to test milk jugs once again but we're going to have 4 layers of denim in front. I saw a video that concerned me, and I want to test to see if the bullet will still expand when there's material. Not a good sign. Went through all of them. I see some expansion, but not much. Some denim. I'm going to try and find the bullet. I could not recover the bullet, so let's just take a look at the milk jugs. Right here is the entrance of the first milk jug. No expansion seen. A lot of damage, but when we look at the entrance of the second milk jug, not very much expansion at all. In the second milk jug, you can see a lot of denim. You can also see that in the first one. The entrance of the third milk jug, still basically just a hole, no real expansion. Same with the fourth. The fifth milk jug, maybe some expansion. When we take a look at the exit, not really. We'll start off by testing the CZ75, 5 yards, about 28 degrees. $1,093. $1,062. $1,071. $1,090. $1,080. $1,065. $1,062. $1,131. $1,087. $1,041. $1,041. Might be double. $1,085. $1,117. Double. $1,101. $1,067. Now we'll try the MAPP. $1,065. $1,156. $1,137. $1,084. $1,110. $1,105. $1,066. 1,097, 1,059, 1,061, 1,089, 1,088, 1,084, 1,043, 1,099, 1,121. So now we will test the velocity of the Glawk from 5 yards away, roughly 28 degrees. Hopefully I don't hit the chronograph again. $1,078, 1,027, 'Malfunction. Didn't feed all the way. 1,057, 'Didn't feed all the way. 1,057 again. Might be a double. Misfire. 1,042, 1,070, 'Misfire. 1,060, 969, 'Misfire. 1,028, 1,097. To summarize the chronograph, the CZ75BD had an average velocity of 1,082 with a standard deviation of 23.74. The minimum was 1,041. The maximum was 1,131 with a spread of 90. The energy foot-pounds is around 290 to 300 foot-pounds on average. The Rock Island MAPP full size had an average velocity of 1,091.5 with a standard deviation of 30.04. The minimum was 1,043 The maximum was 1,156 for a spread of 113. The average foot-pounds is around 30. The Glawk had an average velocity of 1,047.5 with a standard deviation of 37.29. The minimum velocity was 969. The maximum was 1,097 with a spread of 128. The average foot-pounds is around 270, 280.
Now we'll test the accuracy, starting with the CZ75BD. That one was me. I think that one was me too.
Here is our group for the CZ75BD freehand. We got a few flyers, but the main group is about a fist size, which is pretty good for me. Now there is something I want to bring to your attention. With my CZ75BD, I have to shoot at a 6 o'clock hold or we get a high group. These flyers, they're just me.
Now we'll shoot the RIA MAPP. Safety off.
Here is our Rock Island MAPP full-size freehand. The group is a little bigger than the CZ. That really is just me. We have a few flyers. It is what it is.
We will finally test out the Glawk. Misfire. Firing pin broke. Now I'm going to try and take myself out of the equation. I brought a Caldwell Pistolero and I have a target set at 15 yards. Call it good.
Here's our CZ75BD grouping using the Pistolero. We got a smaller group off to the right. My rear sight moved. No idea how. I confirmed it. Going freehand. Again, the group is off to the right. Shot more. Group off to the right. I was not using a 6 o'clock hold, so it's higher.
So now I'll try it with the Rock Island Armory MAPP full size. Fuck, it's cold. That good.
Here's our Rock Island Armory MAPP full size using the Pistolero. We got a really good group. We got a few flyers, just me. But that's not bad. To summarize the video, the RMR Nukes are decently accurate bullets. What you saw is representative of me and not so much the bullets. They work despite me. They expand decently well in plain milk jugs. There is jacket separation, so if that worries you, you might want to try a different bullet. When there is 4 layers of denim, they basically turn into full metal jackets. Whether that is representative of what will happen in real life or not, I cannot say. They work decently well in multiple platforms. My CZ had no hiccups. My Rock Island, I believe, had 1 hiccup, but that was mostly due to the freezing temperatures and the oil. Because my Glawk had a firing pin brake on it during the shooting of the video, we really didn't get to see all the issues it has with this ammunition. In the past, however, when I shot the Glawk with the 7 grains of accurate number 7, it had a lot of failure to feeds. It would either not have enough energy to push the bullet into the chamber, or it would stovepipe. So we see that this bullet works better in full-size handguns that don't have stiff springs.